Hey guys, it's Janice. Welcome back. At this time of the semester, you're probably starting to feel a bit mentally exhausted, unmotivated, and it might feel difficult to focus on your tasks. So aside from cleaning your desk, exercising, and eating well, here are 3 easy tips to help you stay on track with studying. The first one is to create a study matrix. I understand that it's really hard to feel motivated when you don't know where to begin or how to begin studying, which is why I created this free tool/printable to help you fight the vagueness in your mind about what to do first. So this is what I call the study matrix, a tool you can use to prioritize your exam topics and pick a starting point. In the pink box, you write down all the topics that you're unfamiliar with. No matter how big or small, don't be embarrassed. These are the ones you'll want to focus on first in your revision because you know little to nothing about them. So revise the ones in this box first. Then write down topics in the yellow box, which is for the ones you kind of sort of know, but you do need revision or a bit more learning. You'll want to prioritize these topics after the ones in the pink box, so study these ones next. The green box is for topics that you know you understand, you have little issue with, and you can confidently answer questions about or teach others about. These ones I would leave last because you understand them, so you should be using your time to focus on the topics that you don't know. In the last box, you just write down some notes about the exam, like maybe a tip that your teacher told you about, or just something important for you to keep in mind while studying. So this is what a sample study matrix might look like. Really, it's just a tool to help you sort your game plan out so you feel less intimidated by the studying. I'm just gonna plug in here that I do have a video on how to achieve neater handwriting on the iPad with 10 simple tips, so I'll link it on the screen right now. I've also been getting a lot of questions about how my Paperlike is holding up, and it's actually doing really well. No scratches, just some minor air bubbles from me forgetting to remove some dust when applying. But overall, mine has held up well with no scratches, which is a common question that I get. I clean it pretty often with a slightly wet towel to get rid of any oils or stains, and I also keep my iPad covered with a case to avoid anything rubbing against the screen. I have a link down below if you'd like to see what Paperlike is all about. So, number 2, when I feel unmotivated, I get distracted very easily and I'm always looking for other things to do besides my work. A strategy that I found to be really helpful in helping me focus on my work is to create a distraction page, either in a notebook or on a piece of paper, and just write down things on my mind as they come, even when I'm trying to work. It's kind of like plucking the distracting thought out of your head and storing it somewhere else temporarily. So I write down things like, oh, I want to watch a TV show, I want to do some online shopping, or I'm anxious about something. Whatever is on my mind, and I just simply pluck it out, write it down, and store it away, then get back to them later on my breaks. It's been pretty useful to me because I'm not letting the distracting thought float around in my head. Instead, I've addressed that it's there, but that it's not my current priority. And that's why I write it down and store it away. This leads me to my third tip of combining the strategy with the Pomodoro technique. I use the app Emphasis, which is one that I talked about in my video about 7 useful apps for students. This app lets you set a work timer and a break timer for short and long breaks. I usually like to work for 20 to 25 minutes, then take a short 7 to 10 minute break, and 15 to 20 minutes for my long breaks. So when it's time to do my breaks, I stand up, stretch, and just revisit my distraction page and do whatever I can in that period of time to get rid of my distraction or craving. So maybe I'll scroll through Instagram or TikTok, or just do some online browsing like I wrote down. Then I tick them off the page and get back to studying. And if new distractions come up, you just write them down on the distraction page and again, deal with them later. Also, I recently made my Spotify study playlist public, which includes all the music I've saved and found to be helpful for helping me focus during my study sessions. So I'll leave a link in the box down below and you can follow it too. I'm constantly adding new music to it as well. So I hope you find these tips useful. I know it's really easy to just lay around and not do anything, but an important part of fighting this is to just take control where you can, which will help you build discipline and commitment. Thank you to Skillshare for partnering with me on this video. Skillshare is an online learning community with thousands and thousands of fun and educational classes where you can explore many different interests and build your creative side for less than $10 a month with annual subscription. And a lot of their classes are short and easy to fit into any schedule. If you want to learn more about motivation, there is this class by Michelle where she teaches you some motivational exercises to design the life that you want. The first 1,000 people to click the link below will get a free trial of premium Skillshare membership. Thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, hit the subscribe button, and turn on your notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos. I'll see you guys next time.